see the high-energy, spectacular whale behaviors seen here and in our Belief Show and our Miracle Show. But much of our training is devoted to monitoring and maintaining our whales' health. The killer whales here have their very own veterinarians, health and fitness coaches, and medical care. The whales eat between 100 and 200 pounds of restaurant-quality fish each and every day and have the best health care plan available. Now, let's take a quick look at a video demonstrating some of the husbandry behaviors we use to monitor our whales' health.
Animal training techniques help veterinarians and trainers perform medical examinations more easily. Training the animals to do husbandry behaviors allows us to gather medical history information, helping us to provide top-quality animal care. An important component is to train all our animals to calmly accept routine medical procedures, like taking measurements and weights. Routine measurements allow us to determine actual growth rates for an animal, information that is nearly impossible to obtain in the wild. The whales also exhale on cue, and from that, we can get blowhole samples to be cultured. We're also able to examine the whale's teeth and perform dental work if needed. Because of successful training techniques, the whales even give us a urine sample when signaled to do so. And we can calmly take blood samples from the tail flukes, since the veins are so close to the surface of the skin and easy to see. Delicate procedures also are possible, such as taking x-rays and obtaining sonogram data. By routinely conducting husbandry procedures, we can establish healthy baseline data for each animal, and then we can use the baseline data to more easily diagnose and treat illnesses. Plus, we can share this information with other professionals involved in caring for the same species, as we all strive towards the same mission of protecting and preserving these amazing animals.
Like many of the ocean's marine mammals, killer whales have developed complex sounds to explore their world and communicate with each other. Hub's SeaWorld Research Institute has been conducting killer whale vocalization studies since 1986. Through this research, we have discovered that killer whale vocal development is not all that different from human language development. Babies begin by making cries, and then they move on to babbling, and then they even begin to mimic sounds that adults make. I'm sure it's no surprise that providing care and developing communication with these killer whales is not easy. One additional thing these whales need is water, and we've got plenty of it. The killer whale pool here at Shamu Theater contains 4.5 million gallons of chilled, filtered salt water. The water is kept at a chilly 55 degrees and has a tendency to end up in your lap. Yep, that's right, in your lap. So if you're seated within the first 16 rows, you may want to move up to higher and drier ground. You see here ensure these whales will be cared for each and every day. Caring for these whales includes teaching you, our guests, about all the animals on our shared planet. For in the end, we will conserve only what we love love only what we understand, and we will understand only what we are taught. Through the connection we have made with these killer whales, we have learned that although we are a different species, we are not all that different. We all breathe, care for our families, and want a safe place to call home. We are coming to the end of today's story, but through the connection we have made with these magnificent animals, we have learned that we are only at the beginning of a much greater story. The Shamu Story has yet to be written. Killer whale populations around the world are thriving, but their ocean home faces many threats. Everyday actions you can take to make our world a cleaner place can make a big difference. The final chapter of the Shamu Story will be written by you and the differences that you can make. We hope we've inspired you today to connect, conserve, and care for all animals and the world we share. If you'd like to learn more about the support of killer whales and other animals, please visit our SeaWorld Busch Gardens Conservation Fund website. We hope you enjoyed the show and enjoy the rest of your day here at SeaWorld San Antonio.